Are you not bringing the trucks?
Welcome, race fans, to the Owosso Speedway. It is night one of the 2024 Owosso Nationals. Tonight we will have voluntary heat races, and of course before that our Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges have their program as well. So at this time we'll throw things down to Roger Williams on track for our opening ceremonies.
Thank you, Chris. Hey, are we ready to get rolling with day one or night one tonight, folks? I know we're few and far between right now as we're in the pre-party stages of this weekend's iconic Owosso Fall Nationals. But if we could get you folks to please rise for our opening ceremonies, we'll take care of opening ceremonies. We'll have our Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges and some heat races for you, plus some fireworks later on. But if you could please rise, gentlemen, please remove your caps. Retired and active military may leave their caps on during the playing of the national anthem while rendering the military salute. If we could now bow our head in prayer for tonight's prayer, I send it over to our facilities manager, Mr. Dennis Wheeler.
Heavenly Father, thank you for blessing us with an amazing season here at Owosso Speedway. We praise you for the beautiful weather that you've gifted us in September and our ability to come out and enjoy our passion for short track racing. Father, we pray for your protection of our safety crews, fans, and our drivers as the competitors hit blistering speeds around the Big O. Please provide protection for our military serving around the globe, defending the freedoms that we hold so dear. Lastly, I pray that in everything we do this weekend, we glorify your name first and above all others. It's in Jesus' name that we pray these things. We love you and we thank you. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor our friends from the north with the playing or the singing of the Canadian National Anthem, followed by the American National Anthem. And your singer tonight, please welcome Miss Chantel Swan.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot, and all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Ooh, those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Chantel Swan, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to go here this evening? Yeah, let's go racing, Chris.
All right, we'll be running with mini wedge heat races coming up first. We'll run their whole program. Then we'll head into optional heat races for the big cars. First up will be our juniors going 6 laps for their heat races. Or their heat race, I should say. Colt Taylor in the 25, scheduled to start on the pole. Outside of him will be the Graham Pastorino in the 298. 311 of Kate Maurer starts third. 33 of Cohen Childers, your track champion, starts fourth. Evan Lakota will start fifth. And your fast qualifier 2023 track champion, Brentley Evans, will start at the back of the field. This is night 1 of 3 for the Owosso Fall Nationals, the 29th running of this great event. Tomorrow night we will have the Outlaw Super Late models going 100 laps. Sport Compacts, Trucks, Pure Stocks, and Late Model Sportsman, as well as the JEG CRA All-Stars Tour 40-lap New Stars race. Sunday will be the 150 laps for the JEGS Tour. And modifieds and street stocks. So a big action-packed weekend coming up.
You should have 3 cameras on that multi-view. It's going to be like 5 or 6. You got 8 boxes there on that multi-view. Okay. Yeah. There's a box. Okay, hold on. So there's a box. There's a physical box. It's a black box that's called PTZ. To your left. There's 2 boxes with blue displays on them. They're kind of piled up on top of each other. Here, let's just go racing. We'll figure it out.
All right, 6 laps will be the distance here. Colt Taylor in the 25 and Graham Pastorino in the 298 will lead him around. Oh, and so much for that. Well, the kid's got a little chippy on that start, Roger, so we'll line him back up and try it again. Complete restart.
Yeah, that's a tough way to start. I hope that's not an indication of how this weekend will go, by all means.
Yeah, it's that's not a great feeling for our first
No,
green flag.
goodness. So we'll line them back up here on the front straightaway, or the back straightaway, rather. Yeah, that's an indication. I can't tell the front straightaway from the back straightaway on the first race of the weekend. I'm really in trouble by the time we get to Sunday.
Well, it's been a long season, so I guess it's not too strange to be turned all upside down.
And I'll tell you what, I really upset the safety crew by having opening ceremonies because, as you could see, they were right in the middle of their ice cream.
Well, that's no fun. way to ruin their good time.
They're going to have a long weekend in this heat, as it looks like we're just about set to go racing here with this first one. No,
Hey,
not yet.
That
Yes.
looks familiar.
And around again it happens. And so far, we're 0 for 2.
At least they're consistent, though. They did the exact same thing 2 heat races in a row. So we're going to try to get them single file for this start. All right, so we're going to try single file this time.
Well, let's see. Nate Rowe talking to everybody. Said, okay, yep, that's where the front stretch is. Roger just can't get it right, but that's where the front stretch is, over here.
Yep, Logan's on the front stretch. Nate's on the back stretch.
So Colt Taylor, Graham Pastorino will be no, they're going to start. It looks like they're going to go side by side. Childers and Maurer in row 2, Evans and Lakota in row 3 once we get everybody rolling. Heat race number 1 in our junior division. I believe there will be just, is it just one heat race?
Yep, just one heat race for each junior and senior.
I just realized I'll have to walk all the way over there.
Just
for
make them
interviews.
come to you.
Yeah, we could do that, and then they could get right into the next race. White flag is out. Looks like now they'll go single file.
That's probably for the best.
Well, let's see. We got to get to turn number 4 first. Dum, dum, dum. Here we go. Out of turn number 4. And the 311 is going to pass everyone before the start-finish line.
Well, she caught the entire field napping.
Yeah, Kate Maurer takes the early advantage. Cohen Childers trying to take the inside, bounces around a bit on the concrete. We're 3 wide down the front straightaway.
My favorite story about Kate I heard last season is she won a heat race earlier in the night. Later on, kind of puttered around in the feature. Her mom asked her why, and she's like, I already won one tonight. Let somebody else have it.
Oh, wow.
Very gregarious.
Well, so far she's setting the pace in this one, but here comes, I believe that's Evans on the inside.
Yep, our last 2 track champions are right on her bumper.
Evans on the inside takes a cone with him. The 33 of Cohen Childers. And that brings out the caution as we've knocked over 3 cones here in this race.
Not a good day to be a cone.
No, it's not. Not that, we love all colored cones, whether they're orange or yellow or red or...
I figured they were just all the same to you.
Well, they've stopped. And not exactly sure why yet. Whether or not 311 has stopped or stalled, rather. These guys do and gals do a lot of, yeah, she just plain stalled. These wedges certainly do a lot of bouncing through the corners.
It's part of the fun.
Well, it sounds like, or it looks like the 33 may go to the tail. And that's indeed the case. So Maurer, your leader, Evans in second. Then Lakota, Pastorino, the 25 of Taylor. And then at the end, 33 of Childers will make up the field as they get the white flag, 1 to go. 3 laps completed of the scheduled 6. Maurer already with some damage on the left rear of that 311 as they come down to the green flag. Here comes the challenge for the top spot. Evans on the inside, and there goes another cone. as Evans takes the lead, but the caution flag will come out once again. Well, everyone wants the inside, and if the outside car doesn't give you enough room, you tend to, that cone's going to not hurt the car, hurt the speed.
It hasn't appeared to have done so.
But we'll see who will be tagged with the caution. If it's the 61, yes, it is. That's what Evans is being told. You nip the cone, you go to the tail. So Lakota will move up to second now. Pastorino back up to third. Taylor to fourth, Childers fifth, and now Evans back at the tail end of the field. That's a heck of a penalty. He's got to go back a half a lap.
Yeah, I thought they told him to go all the way around, but
Well, I saw Logan tell him to stop, so.
who's
Now he's
Logan
being
waving
told.
at down there?
Oh, that's the young lady right here in the second row. There she is, the lady waving.
Oh,
She was nice to me. She might not be as nice to you.
I mean, most people aren't, so. I think I give off unfriendly vibes.
But it's good to know Logan could be easily distracted.
Well, I knew that already. That's not news.
Please don't distract the flag man.
All right, 2 laps to go. Evans tags on to the back.
Oh, and then,
big checkup
yeah.
there.
Well, wasn't much of a checkup. The 25 came to a stop, hitting the back end of the 33. He's got all kinds of things waggling on that machine now. Everyone trying to protect that inside. Right now, it's Maurer leading the way, first one to the white flag. Lakota in second, Pastorino in third.
Top 4 will redraw for feature start position, but it's going to be Kate Maurer taking the win, Evan Lakota second, Graham Pastorino third, Cohen Childers will be in the last redraw spot, then Brentley Evans and Colt Taylor.
So Dick's Auto, one of the primary sponsors on that 311 machine, as Kate Maurer picks up the first. Now, you think she's going to let someone else win the feature?
I mean, she's done it before.
So the junior heat race has been taken care of. Get set for the seniors. Abby Bodie, rather. Abby Bodie on the 24 should be on the front row. Ace Hart in the 13. Well, is he flagging himself?
Nope, he's actually racing this time.
Good deal. Dominic Mitchell in the 11 in row 2. Aiden McCaslin in the 13. I'm guessing because Logan just graduated from those cars. Abby Maurer in the 911, the champion.
Logan like 16 now or something?
Yeah, Blake Childers Jr. in the 10. That's how the senior race will line up. 6 laps the distance for those 6 drivers.
Yep, Blake Jr. fastest in qualifying. Abby Maurer, your track champion. This will be 6 laps again.
And here they come. So yes, your champion on the outside of, looks like on the outside of row number 2.
Oh, looks like Ace Hart has elected to take the rear.
And that's a veteran move. He hasn't had a lot of laps.
Yeah, he was probably back there trying to figure out how to fit his flags in the car.
Here we go. We're bumping and banging green flag, and how about that? From last to first in one corner, Blake Childers Jr. takes the lead in car number 10.
That was quite a move.
Yeah. Dominic Mitchell in second.
Boy, he uses every inch of back straightaway he could possibly take.
Well, it's a lot less braking you have to do. It's kind of the Shepherd's indoor
Yeah, he's running
type groove.
running like a big circle.
And the car's not bouncing. Just proving you don't have to ride the inside the entire lap to get speed. You just got to keep the momentum going. And I could see why he was the fastest in qualifying. 9.5 seconds he gets by. as he'll put the 24 lap down
Oh,
already
wow,
to the
we're
white
already
flag.
to the white flag.
Yeah,
That was
see?
quick.
Hey, wake up.
Where was I? I was amazed by the line Blake Jr. was running. I forgot we were racing.
Checkered flag, Blake Childers Jr. Blisters the field with the win. Mitchell second, Mauer third, McCaslin fourth. Make that Hart going to finish in fourth.
Oh,
McCaslin went back into the pits. Oh no, McCaslin crossing the line there.
We got a penalty.
Uh-oh.
10 car being flagged for jumping the start.
Wow. I don't think it would have mattered.
I feel the same way.
Dominic Mitchell then, if that's the case, will end up being your heat race winner in the number 11 machine. Wow. Blake's last lap was his best lap was a 9.22. What did he qualify at?
Not too far off from that, if I recall. His qualifying lap.
Nobody else was in the 10 seconds.
His qualifying lap was a 9.1.
Wow. I mean, Dominic Mitchell's best, or his average lap was a 9.99. But Dominic Mitchell will pick up the win in this in the second heat race here.
Yeah, well, we thought that was a big move out of Blake Jr. and apparently was a little too big.
So the top four finishers will do their redraw here to set their lineups for their feature events, which will be coming up momentarily. Big day racing coming up tomorrow, starting at 4 o'clock. You'll want to be here. We'll start the show at 4 o'clock tomorrow and 1 o'clock on Sunday. But tomorrow, big day of racing. The Reveal the Hammer Series, their final visit of the season. They'll have a 100-lapper for the Outlaw Super Late Models. The Late Model Sportsman already 24 strong here today for some practice. I would imagine there'll be more of them pouring in tomorrow. Pure Stocks, Trucks, Sport Compacts, all in action tomorrow. So you will want to be here 4 o'clock, plus afterwards a big fireworks show happening as well. So a lot going on. Then we'll be back here on Sunday for the, I forgot the New Star race for the CRA JEG Series. All drivers that have not won in the series will get the opportunity to run. Your drivers that have not been here in the past eligible for that race as well.
Well, I think they went a little liberal on their interpretation. I was looking through the entry sheet, and I saw rookie competitors such as Dave Simcoe,
Yeah, right.
Bob Varney.
Dylan Stovall.
Yeah.
But I think, I think
Rookies
they're
by
guys
the-
that haven't won a pro late model race, I think is what they went with on that deal. So that'll be a 40-lapper as well. So a lot of feature racing, plus I'm sure a number of B mains as well. And then we're back here on Sunday, 150-lap CRA JEGS race, plus the modifieds will do their 50 laps, and street stocks all in action. Again, that starts at 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Plenty of you folks here already early camping, enjoying the festivities. We'll have a band. The Goki Band will be playing after tonight's show, starting around 9 o'clock in the pit area. Once the races are done tonight, you're all welcome to go down to the pit area. You don't need a pit pass for the evening after our races are over today. So feel free to stick around and enjoy the band. We'll be serving cocktails back there as well. So stick around and enjoy the party. I've already made mention. If you see me 1 hour after the final race is over, please send me home.
I've got a security guard on Roger duty for this weekend. If he sees you 1 hour after the last checkered flag, he's to aggressively throw you out.
Aggressively. And where do we draw the line on aggressively?
Well-
What's over aggressive?
You ever been to the airport?
I've been to the airport. Oh,
Well, brace yourselves for a frisking.
yikes. I didn't bring my frisking shorts.
Well, you're going to regret that decision, I'll tell you that much. So we're working on getting our redraw done Top 4 finishers in the heat races will have first say.
It looks like they're putting them in order right now, unless they're still figuring out the numbers between 1 and 4. Assuming they use numbers between 1 and 4.
Be nice if they'd let us know. Seems a bit selfish to keep it to themselves.
Right. Appreciate you folks watching on YouTube today.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. It's Sunday, not
Sunday will be on Racing America.
Racing America, okay. And then next Saturday, it's a big destruction overload, and I say good luck to you, Chris. Won't be here for the final event, so this is my final weekend.
Nice of you to call
of
in
the season.
sick.
So I'll try to give you at least 70% effort this weekend.
Is that 70 per day or 70
No,
spread out
spread
on
out
the
for
3?
the 3 days. So I'm
Ooh,
going to
that's
do it
going to
about
be it's gonna
25,
be looking,
25, 20.
It's going to be looking pretty bleak by the time that street stock feature rips off.
Well, I figure you didn't need me. If you're able to go back to 2 arms on Monday, you wouldn't need me for the following week. So
I don't know. The arm's not really up to standard yet. If I would not make a very good human clock right now.
the drivers, or the crew members rather, the parents working on any changes they need to do. What looks like most or both races just about ready to go off, although I do see one driver out of the car. I wonder if that's McCaslin's number 13 back there. Can't quite tell if that's Ace or if that's McCaslin. I think that's Ace back there. Yes, the junior feature should be the one coming out first. Everyone getting a little pep talk. We do want to thank Duratech Automotive for their sponsorship of the Mini Wedge division this season. As we're just getting some of the feature lineups just got sent up to us here, so we got them in the system, and we'll be ready to go here momentarily with that junior feature.
All right, so first up will be our junior feature going 12 laps. Cohen Childers drew lucky number 1. He'll start on the pole with Graham Pastorino in the 298 to his outside. Evan Lakota will start third in the 12th, and the 311 to Kate Maurer, who won that heat race. Brentley Evans in the 61, Colt Taylor in the 25 will be your lineup for our junior feature event. Once again, that'll be 12 laps. For those of you scoring at home, that's one more than 11.
Services you can trust. Turn to Duratec Automotive, your go-to for all your automotive needs. Located at 627 Lansing Road in Potterville, Duratec Automotive proudly sponsors the exhilarating Duratec Mini Wedge division at Owosso Speedway. Get peace of mind with their 24/7 towing service and quick response time. Their state-certified mechanics will have your vehicle back on the road in no time. But that's not all. Duratec Automotive also stocks a full line of truck accessories, including the highly coveted WeatherTech products. Elevate your vehicle's performance and style with premium accessories. With over a decade of excellence, Duratec Automotive is the leading towing company in Lansing. Their exceptional service and customer satisfaction sets them apart. Don't wait. Visit DuratecAutomotive.com today and experience why Duratec Automotive is your ultimate automotive destination.
Chris, if you listened really closely there, you could hear the exact moment I reached puberty, as my voice cracked right in there. I
Right-
didn't notice
right
it
there,
till
dead
just
center,
now.
yeah.
I don't like to listen to myself after I do the production, so I just slap it together, and I let the grimacing to the listener.
Well, on the plus side, none of us would have
Hey,
noticed
I'm
if
not
you hadn't
on
said
the
anything.
plus side. Hey, speaking of diets, you see Rex looking great. He's going to be in banquet form in no time.
Do I need to break out the chapstick? Or
You didn't answer fast enough.
You didn't hug him. You didn't hug him on the front stretch. So.
Linda from HR, she got moved to HR. She's going to have a little chat with you on
that's fine.
Monday.
Well, you know, the Monday after Nationals is.
Right after she heats up that tuna noodle salad,
That sounds like her.
she's going to have you in for a meeting.
That sounds about right.
So I can't imagine what more is going on down there in the infield, but
Well, they were attempting to make some repairs to Ace Hearts 13, but I think he's
they
in
pushed
the
him
next
to the
race.
front. Yeah, he's in the next race, and they pushed him to the front of that lineup there.
Yeah, he's supposed to start outside of the front row of
Yeah.
the senior feature.
That's where he is.
Well, that's good. That's where he's supposed to be.
Oh, how come the stink bug is on my side of the window?
Well, I think that's probably for a reason.
Well, once we get this taken care of, we'll probably end up moving this front stretch wall back.
I
and
don't
then
see why. It seems like a perfectly safe
It's
position to have it in.
supposed to be on the racetrack, right?
Yeah. I mean, if we just tell them all not to hit it,
Yeah, that's
it'll
all
be fine.
that easy.
What's the worst that could happen?
So we'll have some heat races, and they're completely voluntary by the drivers.
Yep. They were under no duress when they decided to race. Nobody questioned the integrity of their kneecaps before or after they signed up for the heat races. Roger, I don't think that's his real hair. I don't think that's either of their real hair.
I had to take a minute to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, apparently they were expecting higher security here today.
Oh.
That's funny. That's gonna. Wear that all afternoon tomorrow. I bet it's gonna be awfully hot in there.
I would hate to be on the inside of that.
Why do we have people enjoying the track?
Those scooters are dangerous. They should be outlawed.
Well, you shouldn't put them next to anything where they could immediately stop you. Hey, feature time
Hey.
for the juniors. Cohen Childers inside row number 1, Graham Pastorino. On the outside, row 2, Evan Lakota in the 12, the 311 of Kate Maurer. Final row, Brentley Evans and Colt Taylor. As they're set to go 12 laps, the distance here in this feature event, we're underway.
Looks like Colt Taylor going to hang out at the back and get some laps under his belt as Cohen Childers out for a cruise here at the end of the first lap. Ooh, Big slides there from second, third, and fourth through 3 and 4.
I was wondering if anybody was going to try the line that Childers had used earlier, Childers Jr. had used earlier. So far, not the case, but Evans is catching up to Cohen Childers in that 33. He's doing more of that high, wide, and handsome through the straightaways.
Yeah, Evans got kind of pinned down during the heat race, and at the end there had to go to the back with 2 to go, and then couldn't get away from a slower car there, so he ended up starting at the back, but doesn't seem to have slowed him down any as he takes the lead. But Cohen Childers goes for the crossover.
Now Cohen that time allowed that car to drift up before entering the corner. Look out, back of the pack, contact, look out,
boy.
leaders.
Yeah, that was a near miss.
Taylor there getting into, he and the Mauer machine made some contact. And yeah, big evasive move there by Brentley Evans rather, to avoid the spun 25 machine. And looks like the 25 will go to the tail of the field, it sounds like, or it looks like by the body language. So the Taylor contracting number 25 will move back a spot. And Kate Mauer to have
I always forget to hit the button.
looks like she might have some damage on that machine. She's going to pull off the track. And then somebody started running, so maybe it's something they might be able to fix here. Looks like they're going to do a quick tire change on the 311 of Mauer as the old, almost the old quarter midget type of tire change, except they went from the side, not from
who needs a jack
up, that's right,
when you just have a team of people to hold it.
Sounds like we're going to have to increase the budget for chairs next year.
Yeah, these ones don't. I'm trying to lean back to look at the screen, and apparently the chair is making some comments.
If you're going to be heavy like me, you got to be more uptight, not lean back. Yeah, I'm always uptight, leaning forward.
I'm just trying to see the pit stop on our monitor here.
Well, that was a quick pit stop. Got her taken care of, and she'll jump back. Now she'll jump back to the tail of the line. So the Dix Auto, Felkers Lumber, Matco Tools, 311.
Oh, and they pulled it back, so that means it'll go forward faster.
There you go. Forward faster.
All right, coming to the white flag, we have 5 in, 7 to go.
Evans, your leader. Childers second, Lakota third. Pastorino in fourth. Then Taylor, then Mauer. Everybody knows the tail. Some nose into tail. Green is out.
Boy, Cohen got right underneath the 61 on that. Oh, man.
Yeah, and there's 2 cones that have taken a long, harrowing ride. Make it 3 cones. That will experience some road rash.
It's going to be like a whole different track by the time we get all these cones put back.
It'll be like a road course by the time we're done, a roval.
I say we just leave the cones where they lay and they have to go around them.
Making me think I don't want to be a driver's ed teacher. Okay, put it between the cones.
Which ones?
Yeah, exactly. Here, why don't I just make the cones in between us? So we do a quick track prep. Now you gotta guess under which cone is the marble.
I was gonna say it's like the game. Where's the dollar bill?
The old shell game.
Oh, well, that's not. There we go.
I think that the 61 may be going to the tail here is what we're seeing. So Evans again.
Boy, those cones. Those cones have gotten the 61 more than the competition has today, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not physical damage. It's
Emotional?
yeah.
All right, still 5 in, 7 to go. Our first of 2 mini wedge features.
And they get the white flag. So the Harrison Chassis 61 will have to start tail of the field while Cohen Childers will bring the field to the green flag this time. Logan throws the green. We're back underway. Lakota in the second spot, sizing up your race leader, looking top side.
Yeah, he's trying to take the long way around. It's kind of hard on these flat tracks, but so far Lakota still stuck in that second spot.
Yeah, considering Childers is scrubbing off some speed, keeping it to the inside down the straightaways, you would think that trying to, even though it's the greater distance around this, that momentum should keep you rolling.
Yeah, he's playing defense pretty hard on the inside, but it's definitely hurting his speed as the rest of the field closing in.
Yeah, Evans back in the mix, but he keeps wanting to go the inside, and he knocks a couple of more cones around, and it'll be his second caution unofficially. The youngsters are very, they're sold on the fact that they've got to make their passes to the inside.
I think some of the kids may have not gotten the memo that we were under yellow. They get so focused on what they're doing.
So we'll put our ducks in a row again.
Well, Roger, looks like you were right. 61 called for the caution, so unfortunately he'll have to head pit side.
Tough break for the defending champion.
So 9 in, 3 to go.
Mike got something on the track. Yep.
Is it something on the track? Or?
Yeah, she
Oh.
grabbed something off the track.
I was watching the 311 waving. I wasn't sure if she was just saying hi to somebody or.
Wasn't that same lady waving at everybody, was it?
No, I don't think so. I don't know if she could have seen her from that distance. I think the flag stand would have been in the way.
All right, Childers. Going to lead this field to the green flag. Lakota in second. Pastorino in third. Then Bauer in the 311. Colt Taylor at the tail of the field, still in this.
All right, coming down to
Oh, look out. Boy.
2 to go there. Near miss for Pastorino and Lakota.
That opened the door for Mauer. I thought she was going to get both of them there with the incident on the front straightaways. The white flag is out.
All right, white flag is out. 1 lap to go as we head down the back straightaway. Cohen Childers, your leader in the 33 off of turn 4. Checkered flag is out. Childers takes the win. Lakota second. Pastorino third, and Kate Maurer will complete the top 4 with Colt Taylor bringing up the remainder of the cars on track in 5th position. All right, Roger Williams heading down to the Gross Construction Victory Lane to get a word with our winner. Might have to have Nate send him around to the front stretch. There he goes. Oh, going to take him out the exit. That's smart. You
Well,
guys.
he's coming to me, and I didn't grab the trophy, but I'm assuming those are going to be at Tech too. Cohen Childers is going to park it here in the Gross Construction Victory Lane. As Cohen working on getting the visor off, are you gonna get the you gonna stay in there? All right, well, he's a little shy, which I can relate.
You can't be shy if you want to be a winner.
There you go. There you go. Cohen Childers being lifted out of the vehicle. Nice job, Cohen, as we're going to get the helmet off here. Cohen. Blake trying to add a few more super late models to his stable here. Just showing the youngins. We watch it. Can you look right up here at the camera? Everyone wants to see who Cohen Childers is. You see the cameras up there? Cohen, nice job on that race. How fast was the car?
Really fast.
Yeah? You getting pretty comfortable in that car?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think you can beat your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to see that when I got money on that one. Well, congratulations. Who would you like to thank?
My dad and my mom.
Any of your sponsors?
Papa.
All right, and don't forget Papa. We don't want to forget Motor City Home Improvement on there. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How about it one more time, Cohen Childers, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Chris, I'm just going to stay down here and help you announce this next one.
Okay, that works. Senior mini wedges will be coming up shortly. May need to get the 33 pushed forward a little bit as transponder's hitting our loop. As much as he thinks he can beat his brother already, we don't want it to be on a technicality because his car was too close to the line. All right. We're getting ready to roll here. 12 laps will be the distance for this one as well. A pair of 13 scheduled to start on the front row. The 13 of Aiden McCaslin on the inside. And the other 13 on the outside is Ace Hart. Dominic Mitchell starts inside of row 2 in the 11 to the 911 of Kate Maurer. Then it'll be the 24 of Abby Bodie and the 10 of Blake Childers Jr. 12 laps will be the distance here as well.
Well, we'll see here if Blake Childers Jr. is going to be a little gun shy here on this initial start. As he got caught jumping a start last time, we take the green flag, Chris.
Seniors spread out as we get through the first couple of corners. Blake Childers Jr. splits the difference there between the 13 and the 911 as he goes right up against the wall into turn number 1.
McCaslin, your race leader. Mitchell in the second spot in the 11 machine. Here comes Childer Jr.
Boy, that 10 car just knows the best line around, it looks like. Oh, big bobble out of the 13. That's going to put Childers to the outside. Oh, they make contact. Everyone keeps it pointed straight, but Dominic Mitchell is going to get back out in front. Will stay green.
Big time contact there. Sends Childers back, gives the lead over to Dominic Mitchell, who's looking to sweep here today as Childers trying to run him down in car number 10.
Well, Mitchell over a second ahead that lap, but great save there.
Now to the outside, Chris. Here comes that battle for the lead.
The 10 car got all kinds of loose coming out of turn 4. Got a great battle going here between the 11 and the 10 as Childer's going to try the inside. He's right to the back bumper on the 11. Mitchell running a great defensive race. Childers shows him the bumper. They rub out of turn 4. 4 laps to go. Blake Childers Jr. at the front of the field.
Well, they made some pretty good contact there in turn 4, but now Childers keeping it smooth around the speedway. Already into some lap traffic. Mitchell back there in second. Maurer in third. Then it's the 13 of Aiden McCaslin.
2 laps to go now. Childers extending that lead as he heads down the back straightaway. Mitchell closing in on the lap traffic as well as the white flag is out. 1 lap to go. All right, coming off at turn 4, he'll see the checkered flag. Your winner, Blake Childers Jr. Dominic Mitchell comes home in second. Kate Maurer third. Aiden McCaslin fourth. Ace Hart rounds out the top 5, and Abby Bodie will be the next one on the track as Childers will come around to join his brother in Gross Construction Victory Lane.
So I feel like I'm just emceeing the Childers family reunion. Here is Blake Childers Jr. Picks up the win with a very fast race car, the Wheeler Trucking number 10. As you probably can't really experience it from in the grandstands. When he comes around those corners, that car is just about out of control with that car bouncing around as Blake Childers Jr. climbs out of the car. As our safety crew will get working on getting that wall put back in place. And Blake Childers Jr., make sure you look up there at the camera so that everyone knows who you are, because you're going to probably end up being the next superstar in the sport. This car is a rocket ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you feel like it's out of control sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're pretty calm about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, your brother said he could beat you out there on the track. Do you believe him?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're going to say something other than yeah. But this car is fast. Who helps you make it go so fast?
My dad.
Yeah? Anybody else?
Rex Wheeler. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure we get him in there too. Well, congratulations on another win for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, don't forget that.
Thank you to Wheeler Trucking.
Got it. All right. How about it? Blake Childers Jr., ladies and gentlemen, picking up the second feature event here this afternoon. Well, Chris, it's going to be a few minutes. I'm going to have to lift some of the pieces of this wall and put it back in place, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I hope you stretch first.
Yeah, stretch my medical insurance.
All right, so we'll get the crews out there to get the wall moved, and we'll get underway with our heat races here in just a little bit. Good chance to hit up the concession stand. Also, souvenir stand open as well. We got some Nationals apparel available.
Hey, good news, Chris. We got the pumpkin spice hot dogs.
That's all you, buddy. I'm good.
really bad here. I'm going to turn this LUT off. Jackie, I want you to tell me. I'm going to turn this off. Everything's going to look crazy and garbage. Yeah, leave it on the air. Okay, Jackie, I want you to tell me if this looks better or not. Hey, what's the news? All right. Yeah. So take the master black and pull it over. Do it live. I don't care right now. To the left. Grab it and move it to the left. If you want to. Mouse to the other left. There you go. Okay, make it look right. All right, Jackie, it's coming your way. Hold on. Let me know when it hits you, Jackie. Does it look better? Yeah, but what looks better to the eye? Better. Hey, give him a beer. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do. Chuck, I'm gonna switch everything back. All right, so I'm gonna try one other thing, Jackie. So tell me what does that do? Chuck, what does that do for you? No, well, tell me if you see a difference, Chuck. This or this? This or this? Okay, so then I'll go to this. This looks better. Right? Yeah, so Master Black is... Yeah, Master Black is not going to be in the center. Put your mask on. Don't try to do everything. Yeah, you got to move this. How's the camera working up there? Good? Let's see. You don't want to be a camera. Get out, you don't want to be a camera. Alright, so huh? No. Just adjust it and make it look good. Just make your adjustments. Jackie, I'm gonna make one more adjustment here. So you turn the LUT back on, and then let me see here. So that's what I called him last night. A lot of times I've got second I don't know, Jackie, I'm sending you a bunch of different ones. It'll come to you. Ricky, you're around. I'll just be a couple minutes here. I'm on the phone. Leave me alone. Get off there, Jerry. Come on. Yeah. Get off that phone. Yeah, I know it's live. It's okay, Chuck. We're at... This is a really important race. Yeah, they don't want to drink. Hey, tomorrow we will be going. King. Look at it. Let's go. Let's go. He loves the fucking sideburn. Hey, how about the beer, man? Chuck, we've been solid on tape, yeah. Alright, so where we have it now, Jackie, is the bus, right? You gotta get that, hey, you gotta get that, Brad. You would never guess I was you. Never. Good enough, we'll go with this. And then I'm wearing like a fucking board. Alright, so you can watch nobody knew you would never do it. I'll wear a porno. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Nobody would ever get. What's up, Chuck? Ever, ever, ever. Looking back. The nose bridge of bourbon. The nose bridge of bourbon.
Logan McCaslin to the flag stand, please. Logan McCaslin, report to your station.
I can't believe we got to tell him. $0.50. Come on, sing along, Phoebe. Get tuned up for the band later on. Mm-hmm. Pushing the brooms. Hey, Logan made it. Thanks for coming today, boss.
Yeah, thanks for showing up for work this time. As opposed to Wednesday when he showed up as a fan when he was supposed to be working. All right, the wall's back in place. It looks like it fit the way it was supposed to. So we're going to be ready to go heat racing. 6 laps apiece. I think we have 12 total heat races, if my numbers are correct.
I'm gonna guess they probably, likely, in all possibility are.
They're at least close.
You're no accountant, but I would trust your noise, your notes, your numbers. I don't know where I was going with that. Your numbers any day.
Oh, that makes one of us.
And that's rounding it down.
All right, so first up should be...
Yeah, by the way, safety crew, nice job getting that wall back in place. We, of course, want to make sure that it's put together and solid, not just jankily put together there. And even, Eric is out there just out there lifting walls, putting them together. He's moving walls. Head of our security.
Yeah, luckily no security issues popped up.
Oh, he's a little overdressed for the moving of the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say that was most efficient building of a wall since Berlin.
And again, our heat races here today are just strictly for fun and some extra money. These drivers have practiced today, and that's how I believe, for the most part, these lineups are set.
Yes,
except for a few add-ons.
the most part, if drivers signed up after the 4 o'clock cutoff, they got stuck to the back of the field. All right, so it sounds like we're going to get rolling with the Valley Truck Center Modified's first 2 heat races. They have Cole Carper marked as the 36. It's actually the 3G. So it'll be John McNett in the 7, Cole Carper in the 3G, Lossie Donnert in the 3 car. Josh Ware in the 29. Then the 7 of David McManus. That'll be your field. So 5 cars, 6 laps.
And of course, Dave McManus won the last 2 modified feature events here at Owosso Speedway, including last week's show.
Gonna have to work a little harder for this one, though. He's starting at the back of the field. Well, he's supposed to. Looks like Lotsie Donnert decided to tag on to the tail. So we'll adjust on the fly.
6 laps the distance in these heat races. Again, we just don't want to see anyone tearing up their equipment. Here again, as these are just an opportunity for some of these drivers to work on their cars under race conditions and pick up a few dollars, as well as there's some brake smoke there off of Josh Weir's machine.
Another reason it was voluntary, so nobody wants, if they don't want to risk their vehicle,
Yep.
they did not have to. All right, so field will line up 2 by 2, and we'll get set to go 6 laps. McNett and Carper will lead the field around. Used to seeing Cole Carper in a 66, so 3G is a bit different.
Okay, so that's why it was a 36 on the on my race pass. Okay, and then
Yeah.
of course Dawson Null usually in that second machine.
No, that's
Normally, I said normally.
No,
right?
that's, John
McNett's car.
McNett, yep.
That is McNett. Looks awesome. Very
I mean,
similar to Dawson Null's car.
everyone uses the same number for some reason, so that throws things off. The green flag is out. Gingerly into turns 1 and 2.
McNett still holding tight on the inside line down the back straightaway. Carper on the outside. They'll go into 3 and 4 for the first time. Awfully tight, awfully racy. Cole Harper got way out of shape.
Yeah, that was a big moment as everyone still keeps it in line. Josh Ware in the 29 says, I think that's enough for me, and he drops to the back of the field. McManus feeling a little racy for this one, though. He's moving around the outside.
Yeah, I think he really wants to try out that high side. He knows that we've seen Taylor, our champion, use it a lot of times, and he finds a lot of grip up top. So I think McManus wants to see what that car can do up on the top side as he gets some of the handling figured out on that machine, as they showed in those last 2 feature events.
Yeah, he's making some good distance up on that outside. He's moved up to the 2nd spot, and he's running down McNett just a couple car lengths away. He's going to try the inside line this time.
4 laps complete, 2 to go. McNett still your race leader. McManus in second, front 2 have pulled away. Cole Carper leading that second group with Donnert and Ware in tow.
Well, this time by, they'll see the white flag, 1 lap to go.
Pair of 7s up in front with McNett about a car length ahead of McManus. McManus looks like he's not pushing the issue too much, although McNett goes to the high side, opens the door, but McNett able to hold on for the heat race win.
Yep, just a little bit too little, too late.
Well, John McNett been doing this a long time. Championships, I believe, here at Owosso Speedway, also done at Owosso Speedway. I wouldn't be surprised if he has one at Springfield or
Springport.
For Springport. I got Springfield in the mind. Springport as well, a long-time veteran.
Got quite a few down there.
Long-time veteran. Gosh, I remember him back when I started in '99 at Corrigan Oil. As John McNett, you're probably not going to be able to see him. He's kind of hiding behind the flag stand there if you're watching on the feed, on our YouTube feed. But John McNett down there to get his photo taken.
Yeah, you can see the front of his car.
But already shown he's going to be a tough competitor tomorrow. How about it for John McNett, ladies and gentlemen? Heat race number 2 about ready to come out. Austin Kreida should be on the inside front row. Dominique Van Wieringen in the 95 will be to Austin's right. Lonnie Samir, who was for a while there fastest in practice, I'm wondering, did he hold on to that
I
fastest
believe
in
he
practice?
ended up there as well.
Scott Clifford, the multi-time track champion, will be outside of Lonnie, and Dale Spencer in the 5.55. And there might be a tag on here or there that we might not have on our list here. We'll see what pours out onto the speedway as they get set to come out for the second heat race.
Looks like safety doing a quick check around the track, making sure nothing is sitting out on the racing surface that's not supposed to.
And keep in mind the modifieds are racing on Sunday. Their portion of the show will be on Sunday. Race time 1 o'clock.
And your field for this one on pole, the number 13 is Austin Kreita. Dominique Van Weeringen in the 95. Lonnie Sommier in the 20. Scott Clifford in the 86. Dale Spencer in the 5.55. Just like you said, Roger.
That's all right. You need to double check my work.
Well, that's why I said it
Yeah, I
again.
appreciate that.
Measure twice, cut once.
That's right.
All right, so we'll give them a couple laps to get some heat in the tires. Those cars have been sitting for a little while.
Those of you watching from home, beautiful day today in mid-Michigan. About 88 degrees. A high today is, you never know what to pack for Owosso National Weekend. And it looks like this year it's going to be shorts as opposed to pullovers and winter jackets. So beautiful weather set for this 29th annual Owosso Fall Nationals.
Yeah, it was just 6 years ago I was sitting in these grandstands watching snowflakes fly Nationals weekend, and now it's like 1,000,000 degrees.
Yes, pretty close. Million,
Ish.
86.
Basically the same.
You're out there on that infield on that concrete. Yeah, it's about 1,000,000-ish.
Anything over 80 might as well just be 1,000,000. All right, so 6 laps will be the distance here. Second of 2 heat races for the modified.
Kreita and Van Weeringen will lead the field to the green. They'll take them to the M&K Truck Center starting area over there in turn number 4. They start to gather up the pace. Here they come to the green flag. Heat number 2 for the modifieds. Well, the Romeo native Kreita able to take the early advantage in car 13. Here comes Sommier inside of Van Weeringen. Battle for the second spot while Clifford sits fourth watching that battle.
Yep, Van Weeringen holding strong in that second spot for a moment, but now Lonnie Sommier on the attack in Tim Lahar's number 20 machine.
Of course, both drivers making sure they keep the tires on their vehicles and keep them going in the forward direction.
Yeah, it was
nice driving for that second spot.
Quite a shimmy by the 20 car there.
Van Weeringen either not able to hold the bottom or she's choosing to give the 20 plenty of room. But doing a nice job in that, I'd say maybe half groove higher than everybody else, almost the second groove.
Yeah, not quite as high as McManus was running in that first heat race, I don't think, but still far enough up the track that it's making life difficult for Lonnie Sommier as we come down to 2 to go.
And again, you wonder how hard Lonnie's pushing it. He is a race car driver, so I would say it's at least 99 to 99.5%.
Yeah, it's usually not in the racer's DNA to hold back.
Final lap, Kreita right now still your race leader, and he's got quite a few car lengths before you get back to Dominique Van Weeringen as they work their way out of 4. Logan McCassin with the checkered flag, Austin Kreita with the win. Van Weeringen, Sommier, Clifford, and Spencer will cross the line 2nd through 5th. Well, second year of racing, Austin Kreita, just a very, very young man, and the way he's progressed throughout this 2024 season, he's going to be a name to really be reckoned with here in the next couple of years for sure, as he's done an excellent job here behind the wheel of that machine. Picked himself up a couple of heat race wins over the course of the season, and just really this second half, he's really turned it up another notch. So that 13 car, remember Kreita, that's going to be a name that you're probably going to hear a lot of over the next 20 years. as he truly savors the moment with another cool down lap here as he'll come to a stop. Inline Tube, one of the primary sponsors. We'll have to train these drivers for next year to try to move them up a little further so that we can get them on the on camera, as once again Austin stops right before the start finish line. But Austin Kreida down there in victory lane, folks. How about a round of applause for him? As it'll certainly give him some momentum for Sunday.
All right, so then we move on to heat races for the late model Sportsman, M&K Truck Center late model Sportsman. We've got 3 heats for these guys and girls.
They will be in action tomorrow. A lot of them already, a lot of those late model sportsmen already checked in today. We expect quite a few more tomorrow to check in that will do all their practice tomorrow, practice and qualifying, but 25 already signed in today, which is a phenomenal number. And here comes that first heat.
Yeah, already closing in on B main territory. And it's just practice day.
Gabrielle Grigsby in the 7-11. Going to start inside front row. Bill Early in the 14 will be to her right. And that looks like that's already incorrect. It looks like Rob Moore Jr. in the 81 is going to start outside the front row. Russell Kolb in the 89. The 11 is Howard Kelly Jr. Victor Hart, the second in the 45. Chris Toms in the 44. It looks like the 14, Bill Early, deciding to start at the tail end of the field. First of 3 heat races about to happen here. We'll let them heat up the tires. A lot of new faces and some new paint schemes. That, I'll have to lean on Chris here for some of these drivers here. My first time seeing him. Maybe a problem on the 7-11 machine.
Yeah, of the drivers we have in this heat race, only 2 of them have raced before at Owosso this season, and one of those is the 45 Victor Hart, who raced at Owosso for the first time last Saturday.
Yeah, Howard Kelly out of Toledo, Ohio. Rob Moore out of Lincoln Park. Chris Toms is out of Brinley.
It looks like the 7-11, after getting underway there, decided she wanted to go to the back. So that'll move Russell Kolb to the pole position.
Bill Early, by the way, out of Romulus. So I'd assume here we got a few of the Flat Rock Toledo.
Yeah, a heavy participation from our friends over at Flat Rock here this weekend already.
Field ready to go, green flag. Kolb now is going to take that inside. Pole as we're green flag. Kolb will lead him out of turn number 2. A bit of a wiggle waggle on the back end of that machine.
Well, they do say weebles wobble.
We just don't want him falling down today, that's for sure. As Victor Hart holding on to that second spot. Battle between the 11 of Howard Kelly and Rob Moore Jr. settles down now as again Kolb, that back end, wants the lead.
Well, we did mention 2 drivers have previous experience at Owosso this season. They run first and second right now, as Kolb leads Hart with Howard Kelly in third.
Well, when the 89 doesn't get that back end loose, he gets some good drive down the back straightaway. We're going to have a battle for the second because Howard Kelly now looking at that second position.
Yeah, we're halfway home, 3 in, 3 to go, as Kelly is all over the back of the 45 of Hart for the second spot.
He didn't seem to like that high side going into turn number 1, and got a little more bold with it in 3. Said he's one of those drivers seeing if there is anything up on that high side. He hasn't had the opportunity to be forced to do so, certainly in practice earlier on today.
All right, white flag is out, 1 lap to go. I imagine it's going to be down to these three to determine the finish here.
Kolb still out front trying to hold off Hart and Kelly Jr. Oh, Kelly Jr. way sideways.
Oh, that's
He's
not
going to
what you
loop
want
it
to
in
do
turns
in the
3
heat
and
race.
4. Everyone else is going to go by. Kolb will take the win. Well, he found out there's nothing up there. Thank goodness he didn't hit anything and nobody hit him, but Howard Kelly Jr. gave it all he got. And the wheels, the tires said, wait till Saturday. So Russell Kolb will pick up his first win in the late model Sportsman.
Yeah, I believe that is definitely his first win.
So hopefully here I heard it in the race director there saying, yeah, pull just past. Perfect! Russell
There he
Kolb
goes.
will park down there in the Gross Construction victory lane, and you can see him from home now. Federspiel Sheriff, the sponsor on the right rear quarter panel. Plenty of room for some sponsorship help there for Russell Kolb as he picks up the heat race win. He's got the helmet off. How about it for Russ Kolb, ladies and gentlemen? See a few of his cars here in the compacts, and maybe even in the street stock division or pure stock division.
Yep, couple pure stocks, front wheel drive, and of course the Sportsman here.
And I thought he had a good run last week with the late model Sportsman on Young Chevrolet Championship night.
All right, so he'll head pit side. We have 2 more heat races for the M&K Truck Center late model Sportsman. Of course, M&K Truck Center, a great partner all year long. They sponsor our restart zone over there, that green painted section in turn number 4. Luckily, we haven't had to use it tonight, but we do want to make sure to mention M&K Truck Centers for being a partner with us all season long.
Okay, here comes the field. Nash Engdahl out of New Haven, Indiana. Here's a new name. Matt Postma in the number 6P out of Dorr. Rich Mihalik, he's one of our regulars out of Warren. Bryce Moselle, the big story out of Kalamazoo, in the 883 out of Portage. Cody Hahn, we saw Cody last week out of Cromwell, Indiana. And Chris Munson in car number 3. And looks like we've got the 45 of Wrangell. Polimus in the 90, I believe.
Palumbo.
Palumbo, oh, it was so close. Palumbo, yes, I was so close.
Well, actually, those last 3
in the next
not
race?
supposed to be in this race, so they got a little overexcited and decided to tag on. We are missing the 3 of Chris Munson.
I was going to say, I wasn't prepared for those final 3.
Well, either were they.
No, they were over-prepared. Bryce Moselle in the 883 is the young man that took the championship, 13 years of age, took the championship in the
Limited late models.
Late models at Kalamazoo Speedway.
Somehow they're outlaw and limited late models. I'm still not 100% sure how that works.
Yes. It's a little oxymoronic, isn't it?
Just a touch. So an eclectic group of drivers here. Nash Engdahl out of New Haven, Indiana, leads the field around. All right, so we come out of turn 4. Green flag is out. We're underway here for our second heat race for the M&K Truck Center late model Sportsman. Pretty orderly drive off into turn number 1.
orderly and racing do not go together.
It does when you do it orderly.
Engdahl is going to lead lap number 1. Mihalik will be second, then Hahn up to third as their single foul freight train down the back straightaway. I think the big thing for Bryce back there is just getting laps. More laps he gets, more he'll know what to do when it comes down to racing tomorrow.
Yeah, during practice earlier today, that car looked very tail happy, so I think he's trying to take advantage of these heat races to get a little bit more seat time. And the car still looks a little bit on the loose side for him, but getting more experience as time goes on.
Boy, Engdahl, just something there in the center of that corner. Mihalik gets right to the back bumper and almost made contact. This time Mihalik backs off a bit to set himself up to come out of turn number 4, but can't do anything with it. But that 53 of Cody Hahn a couple of times has really had to use some of that brake to keep him going in the back of the 11, who's avoiding the leader.
Yeah, top 3, nose to tail, but it is getting a little dicey as the white flag is out. One more lap around.
Mihalik tries to look to the inside. They make contact a little bit. The 67 able to hold on to it. Engdahl will lead him into turn number 3.
Oh, they get a little cozy again, but Nash Engdahl going to take the win. Rich Mihalik second, Cody Hahn third, Matt Postma fourth, and Bryce Bozell will complete your top 5.
For the first time, Nash Engdahl makes a visit here to Owosso Speedway here this weekend. Picks himself up the heat race win out of New Haven, Indiana. 18 years of age behind the wheel of that machine. Prime Lawn and Landscaping, one of the major sponsors on that machine.
A graduate of the old CRA Junior late model series.
Okay.
And a former track champion down at Angola. I'm sorry, former Rookie of the Year at Angola. It helps if I read the whole thing that I wrote down.
So Nash, his first visit, gets himself a checker flag, a little extra cash. And we'll see him in action tomorrow afternoon. As we get set for heat race number 3, and then we've already had a sneak preview of the front 3. Tony Dager in the 0, John Rangel in the 45, Jay Palumbo in the 90, Kenyon Knight in the 19. The Foxes in row number 30, or number 3 rather, 32 of Mike Fox, 36 Paul Fox, and Jerry Artuso in the 5 should be those that will be a part of this. Just making sure everybody that was on the list is out there. All right, looks like they are.
Well, it looks like the 36 and the 32 both electing to start at the rear. I wonder if these guys know only so many people can start at the back. We can't all do it.
Right.
These drivers aligned in order of entry
Okay.
originally. I don't believe any of these drivers turned a competitive lap today.
Oh boy.
So,
Well,
good luck.
I'll sit down for this one then. Yeah, right. All right. No practice, no problem.
All right. So
Well, this will be their practice laps right here. They heat
yeah,
up the
they'll get
tires.
the tires up to temperature.
Yeah, a lot of these drivers here in this one from up north. You've got Jay Palumbo out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Jerry Artuso from the same place, and then the Foxes out of Brimley. So they had a bit of a tow to get down here.
Just a little bit of a hike.
So Dager and Rangel set to bring the field to the green flag here in the late model sportsman heat race number 3. Field takes the green flag. Dager will take him out of turn number 2. Here comes Palumbo with the number 90, taking over that second spot. Artuso trying to get through there as well in the 5 machine, but Rangel doing a nice job up on the high side, battling for that 3rd spot. Oh, Palumbo up the track a bit. He was parking the bus, so to speak, a little bit in the bottom groove, a little bit in the top groove, and that settles the field behind him.
Oh, he hung the back end of that one out.
So some sparking going on underneath that number 5 machine, something bottoming out on that number 5 car. At least when he went into the corner, it didn't look like brakes where the sparks were coming out of. Yeah, maybe it is there. It looks like it's on the right rear. It could be brakes there on that 5. As the front of the field now has spread out, Dager with a big lead on this field. Artuso in the 2nd spot, Palumbo in 3rd. Then it's Rangel in the 45. And Kenyon Knight back there in 5th. Final lap begins now for Tony Dager.
And that was a pretty tidy little heat race.
That was orderly. I take back my words I said earlier.
See, I told you it was possible.
How dare me. Dager wins. Artuso 2nd. Palumbo, Rangel, Knight, your top 5. Grable, Indiana, the home for that number 0 machine. We've seen him a couple of times this season. Cornwell Tools, Economy Auto Parts, primary sponsors on that machine. He was last with us on June 15th. Tony just, I almost said he was 19 there, but that was his pill draw.
Yeah, he's
Let's see,
slightly older than
51. He'll take 19, right? 51 years of age for Tony Dager as he enjoys his victory. How about a round of applause for Tony? I believe Street Stocks will be next.
Yep.
Brought to you by Gross Construction. We'll see who comes out for that. I only show 3 on the list. Street Stocks not scheduled to run until Sunday. We tried to keep all of one tire compound in one day.
Yeah,
Correct?
kind of.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know, because the CRA and the Outlaw late models both run those ST1s and ST2s.
Already, I've one more than my list. We've got Cole Munson in the 3, the 8 of Tom O'Leary, the 4th. I'm going to put the F in the 4th.
4th.
The 25 of Chaz Taylor.
And then Arnold Kirsch
Oh,
out
yes.
there for some reason.
I bet he was a late arriver.
Nope, he's been here all day.
Arnold. Okay, they line them up. 4-car dash. Munson, O'Leary, Taylor, Kirsch. 4 laps, or 4 cars, 6 laps.
It comes up as Tom on my race pass. He prefers to go by Tommy.
Okay, Tommy O'Leary.
Yep, but unfortunately, my race pass takes a little bit of time to update. So we submitted a change to get his preferred name on there.
Okay, so Tommy O'Leary. I like that. Can I do an accent? Tommy O'Leary.
I mean, there's 3 other ones before him.
Okay. Field ready to take the green flag. There it is, and here they come. And O'Leary jumps out quick.
That car looked awfully quick last week. He got hampered by a hit the start cone.
Yeah, he was in the top 5 at the time. And yeah, didn't help his finish whatsoever. I think it was the last restart of that event. And yeah, he does have a rocket ship there. Taylor's going to take over the 2nd spot. Munson falls back to 3rd. Kirsch back there in the 4th position. Well, O'Leary had a big wiggle there in the center of 1 and 2 before having to reel that car back in. Much smoother in 3 and 4 that time. Halfway through this one, we're on the downhill side once he crosses the stripe. 2 to go. Everyone pretty well spread apart in this one, like the teeth of a hillbilly smile around the speedway. White flag is out for Tommy O'Leary, the 4th.
Yeah, looking pretty sporty. He's got quite a gap on the rest of the field right now. Bodes well for Sunday.
If he can keep the nose clean, he's got a good shot with that car as he'll take the checkered flag. Tommy O'Leary will be your winner. Shaz Taylor will finish runner-up. Cole Munson 3rd. Arnold Kirsch will finish in the 4th spot. Well, no doubt who Tommy O'Leary is pulling for in November.
Really? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he's not one of the undecideds. In the Trump Vance number 8 machine pulls it down to the Gross Construction victory lane to pick up his first Owosso Speedway checkered flag. Yeah, finished last week in the 10th spot after having to go to the tail of the field. 33 years of age for this driver. And he can hear you. How about it for Tommy O'Leary, the 4th, ladies and gentlemen? And we have a heat race for the trucks. Sorry, Pure Stocks, that was on me. Yeah, Pure Stocks are next. I was going down the list here. They're in alphabetical order on my race pass. So yeah, trying to hurry the show along, Sam. I want to see the fireworks. Yeah, that's right. I want to get my free hour started. Thanks. Hey, if I get started before the band gets started, oh, it could be me to be in the band.
It'll be an encore before it was before it was a core.
Well, this doesn't look anything like I had in my lineup because I again picked the wrong group.
Yep, it's Abby Kolb in the 89, Dan Hassard in the 6, Jeremy Johnson in the 47, Talon Deal in the M57, Kyle Callahan in the 14. Once again, it'll be 6 laps the distance.
And I understand Jeremy Johnson already won a race today.
Yeah, he picked up the first heat race earlier today, which some of us may have mistakenly thought was practice.
Well, he was awfully excited, and he's going to run this one like it's worth $1,000 to win
He was
too. He's
he
right on
was
that bumper of
he
coal.
was practicing victory lane.
There you go. Jeremy Johnson about glued to Abby Cole.
He's ready to go.
He's going to duck down to the inside as they take the green flag. Cole will lead him into turns 1 and 2, way up on the top side. Here comes Johnson. Here comes Callahan. Callahan says, I got 2. Let me get greedy. I'm going to get more. Always on the concrete. Don't tear up the equipment, fellas and ladies.
Yeah, don't forget, you still have to race tomorrow. Now, I figure Jeremy's gonna play for keeps in this one.
Yes, he is. He's out front. Callahan trying to get around
Oh!
him. Callahan's going to have to pass him on the top side, I think, because Jeremy Johnson is glued to the bottom like a wet pair of underpants.
He is. He's painting that yellow line.
3 wide going into turn number 1.
Wow, he took your advice.
Talon Deal in the mix now in the 57. Here we go.
Talon had his season best qualifying performance.
They're touching and still touching.
Oh no!
Oh, not what you wanted to see. And Callahan gets the worst of it.
Unfortunately, a nose job on the front of the
Yeah.
14, on the of the front teen. There we go. Words. Our first caution in big track action.
Jeremy Johnson out. He is your caution car. Well, Callahan able to continue until the hood came up. So we're trying to get the safety officials over there to Kyle there as the Midland native and the Midland Steel Machine.
My empire for a hood pin.
Yes. Now they're probably all in that nose. So we'll put the hood down on the 14, and we'll bring him his nose. We'll see if Callahan's going to rejoin the field or not here in a overly exciting heat race.
Yeah, we were hoping for boring.
Yes, boring was supposed to be and looks like that left front's going to need attention on that 14
Yeah,
anyway.
he's probably
looks like
just
he's
gonna
bent the rim, but
Just gonna call her a day.
yeah. So that leaves us with Deal as your leader, Hassard in second, Kolb in third. So we lose the front 2 of this heat race.
All right, we're gonna come back to green right here, Roger.
All right, sounds fine to me.
They're already in order. Why
Yep,
not?
Yep. That's why they have radios in their ear from the race director.
Yep, we get one of those YOLO restarts, and Talon Deal will lead him off into turn number 1. As we were talking about earlier, his best ever qualifying performance here today broke into the 18-second bracket.
Good for him.
Dan Hassard bumping up from the Sport Compact division to race in the Pure Stocks this weekend.
Or because I always call the 6S Dan Hassard, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, he just
I might as well
decided
drive the
to-
car.
Either he's going to make your job harder or easier. But I think Scott Garcia is still here. Good luck.
Hassard looked, thanks. Hassard looked to the inside, can't get it done this time. He's taking his time, not pushing it too hard here as Deal continues to lead.
Well, in theory, Roger, this is just a heat race.
Yes.
We want to be able to race tomorrow.
Yep, it pays more tomorrow.
On the plus side, guaranteed.
I wish you'd stop calling me that.
At least $20.
White flag is out. Gonna be a drag race for this final lap as the rookies lead the way. Abby Cole going race each other hard. Oh, no, no, no!
Oh,
Oh, he saves it. Just puts a little scuff on the wall. Sam will have to address that tonight. Sorry you won't get any band time, Sam, as Talon Deal with the win. Cole will finish second. I was just going to say Cole wants them to race each other hard, and she'd have an opportunity once she picks up a spot.
Talon Deal making some lunch money today.
Rookie this season and had a nice, very nice year. 14 years of age. His best finish this year, a 7th back in July. Stearns M15 Garage on the M57. Showcase Auto Sales, Finish Line Seamless Gutters. Sponsorship help on the M57 Talon Deal. One more heat race for the Pure Stocks. At least if Sam's going to allow us to have one more heat race for the Pure Stocks. Very nice. Brett Voris in the 5. Brian Thompson 66. Jason Spencer, your champion in the 55. Jim Miller Jr., the runner-up this season, will be alongside. So 4-car dash amongst 4 very, very tough competitors and very fast competitors at that. And we got a couple of add-ons. Looks like Lonnie Samir. This is a lot more than 4 cars.
Yeah, sure is.
Is that Parisian in the 70?
Yep,
All
Lonnie
right.
Samir, Dave Parisian, Adam Rowe, and Dylan Zelensky.
Well, whoever's in charge of the duct tape on the row machine, Nate.
And whoever's in charge of the whoever's in charge of letting cars out onto the track to sign up for heat races.
Yeah, who was that guy?
Cut off
Gal.
at 4 o'clock. Ha ha ha.
Here we go. Tough field here. Samir already trying to make it 3 wide. Decides better of it. Tucks back in the line. Forrest will lead him down the back straightaway. Here comes Spencer in the 55. We're 3 wide for the 3rd spot, as Thompson's going to lose a couple of positions. Miller and Samir got by.
He's not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be here today. Spencer leads, Samir second. Forrest trying to hold on to 3rd. He's got Miller Jr. on the inside.
How do you get fired on your day off?
Rowe wants a position as well. He'll tuck to the inside of Forrest as well.
He's not supposed to be here either.
In the Mo car.
I am not a fan of these offbeat shenanigans.
Spencer, Samir, Miller. Boy, that sounds like every weeknight with the Pure Stock division. And then,
Yeah,
then the Mo machine of Rowe.
Romo. Wait, that's the guy that does football, isn't it?
Used to. Top 3, nose to tail. Spencer still holding off Samir. Samir waiting to make his move, so is Miller. Samir now will peek to the top side. Will Miller get down to the inside? Here they come. White flag is out. We're on the final lap. Spencer's got Salmier all over that back bumper. Miller now kind of bows out of that battle in front of him. Salmier takes a peek to the high side. Here they come to the checkered flag. Spencer will take the win.
Lonnie Salmier in second, even though he's not supposed to be there. Jim Miller Jr. third, Adam Rowe fourth, Brian Thompson leads the top 5.
So they will be marked with an unexcused absence.
An unexcused presence.
Oh, an unexcused presence. You are correct.
They're here, they're just not supposed to.
Well, your 2024 champion with the main beverage sponsorship, E. Weaver Construction. Ryan Secor, State Farm agent, also on that 55, your champion, Jason Spencer. Been driving since 2019.
Seems like longer than that. Is he sure?
And he spent time in the United States Marine Corps.
I hope it was a good time. Well, I'm excited to see what other surprises are in store for us.
Right, I'm just going to sit back and watch this. I see Chris Deviney in the 13. I'll call him till I don't see him. Travis Arden in the 5. Mark Palmer in the 50. Scott Arden in the 67 today. That's not confusing at all. Mike Dvorak in the 72. Joe Shamel in the 47. The 05 of Darren Burton. Jason Dvorak in the 67.
And how about Darren Burton in the 05 set a new track record. First truck in the 17-second bracket
Oh,
earlier.
finally, after I got yelled at down in Victory Lane last week.
Yeah,
by saying he had a new track record.
It's a real new track record,
It's
not like that
real.
fake one that almost got you fired.
Yeah, I did almost got fired. We had an argument on the front straightaway. We were going to arm wrestle for it. I was
Well-
going to have to get some music to play him out of Victory Lane there.
Yeah. It did get a little verbose.
Field coming out of turn 4. We're ready to go racing 6 laps here in this heat race for the All-American trucks. Brought to you by Michigan Paving and Materials as Deviney out front early. Oh, geez, oh, Pete's, that was a big wiggle and almost stopped. As we're 3 wide, this can't go wrong, can it?
I wonder if these guys know it's a heat race. Because it does not appear as though they are aware.
Scott Arden will lead lap number 1. Is this the same truck that Wilcox normally runs?
I believe so.
I thought he blew up last week, so they must put a new power plant underneath that machine. And it looks like it's running very, very well. Burton up to 2nd spot in the 05 after starting at the tail.
Well, that's not a bad day's work.
Palmer's going to pick up, at least 1 spot. He really had a head of steam coming out of turn number 2, but saw the back end of the 13 creeping up real close to the front end of his machine, backed off in a hurry. He's going to pull alongside the 47 of Shamo back there in the 4th position. That's the best battle on the track right now. Is the battle for 4th. Shamo's going to take it from Deviney down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, your front 2, Arden and Burton Burton's caught your race leader.
Well, that's no surprise. He just turned the fastest lap ever for one of these trucks earlier this afternoon. So it stands to reason that he'd be pretty fast here in this heat race.
And he's running about 0.4 of a second faster than your race leader as they come down to the white flag. We're on the final lap for the truck heat. And Burton about made Scott Arden's truck faster down the front straightaway as he was glued to the bumper.
Well, Roger, I don't know how many drinks $30 can buy you at the,
I'll let
at
you
the
know in
concert,
an hour.
at the concert later on, but boy, Darren Burton sure wants it. Checkered flag is out. Scott Arden wins by a fender. Darren Burton second. Joe Shingle third. Travis Arden fourth. Chris Cavini hangs on for a fifth place run.
So Scott Arden picks up the win. Scott, 48 years of age, out of Burton. I'm gonna guess he put that profile page up today.
You know what? I'd believe you.
So at least his first Owosso checkered flag.
Must have just got in that truck since it still says Mark Wilcox on it.
Yeah, well, he showed that that truck's fast no matter who's behind the wheels. Already got the helmet off, folks. I'm going to guess it might be one of his first wins. Scott Arden in the 67 with your win here today in the truck. He'll let you know how much 30 bucks will get you at the bar in the pits later. Because I won't, in an hour, I won't be able to.
Because you won't be able to count anymore?
I won't be able to talk anymore. Sport compacts. 3 heat races, and then we'll be lighting off some fireworks. Check Super Dave's hand. You know what happens when we have fireworks?
Yeah, he
Super
tends
Dave.
to lose fingers.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even paying attention.
No. Super Dave, you got all your fingers? He's busy one finger typing the text.
He's using 2 of them right now on his phone.
Uh-huh.
All right. Jeremy Kelly in the
Oh, look out.
26.
Thought Josh Shiver was going to hit him there the way he was bobbing and weaving.
All right, so he's going to take the tail. That's going to move Elizabeth Kolb to the pole. Josh Shiver outside. Blake Heidema in the 62. Dustin Workman in the 3. Oliver Kukar in the 86. Then Jeremy Kelly in the 26. And this is, probably could have sent him green. We had enough time there. Thought maybe that pace lap was going to be a little more brisk. It, in fact, was not.
It was not a track record, that's for sure. Kolb, Shiver, set to bring the field of 6 to the green. They will go 6. First of 3 for your Sport Compacts, brought to you by Flory Crane Rental. The pace quickens, the flag waves, the competition gets tough.
All right, and going to try to make it 4 wide in the turn 1. Oh, only 3 wide. Okay, so we're being responsible.
You're going the get tinkled on by the air conditioner.
Oh, I thought you were having a stroke. Oh, well. Oh,
Look out!
boy.
And suddenly the race has gone askew.
Oh, I think the 89 went askew.
And back underway is Kolb. No, suddenly I got rained on in here, and I was like, well, what was that? I think it was the air conditioner.
Oh, sounds like the 86 Oliver Kukar may have been the culprit. Kukar went too far.
And now he's done for this event. Hopefully his luck will be better tomorrow. So Heidema looks like he takes over the race lead until we put the 7 and the 89 together. Let's see where they fall in line. So Kolb will go to the front of the field, as we did not get a lap in, it looks like.
Oh, that's what the computer says.
You silly, the computer doesn't talk.
It does if you program it to. Does a robot dream of electric sheep?
It dreams in electric blue.
Does it live on Electric Avenue?
Let's Looks like we'll start them single file for this restart, and they'll get the green the next time by. And then we'll take you higher.
Hey, I
Call
get
back.
that. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
call back.
yeah. I forgot that I had said that.
See, that's where you bring it, that word salad all the way back to the loop.
Hey, is that Hoosier sign on the backstretch upside down?
Field takes the green.
I mean, like, it's still an H if it's upside down, right? But, like,
Look out, we got another spin.
I was distracted. if we're being
Workman
honest.
went around. So sounds like there was some help on this one. So maybe we'll be down to the final two here before we get one in. This time we only got to turn 2.
Well, we don't get any laps in, but we do lose cars, so it'll be 6 laps or whoever's left.
Kolb, Heidema, Workman, Kelly. That's all we got left here in heat race number 1.
Boy, just by starting at the back of the field, Jeremy Kelly could win this one. He just has to last through like 3 more restarts.
Right. That's it.
3 more cautions, and it could be his.
Kolb ready to try it again. The M&K Truck Center restart zone. The green is out. And we shall see how many consecutive corners we can get through before 2,
3.
we're in the 4th corner. Will we get a lap in? We do!
Hey!
The race is officially started. Kolb's led them all. Starting to pull away just a bit.
Can you say them all when it was she led it all?
Yeah,
it was
well.
only 1 lap.
That's the exaggeration. Oh, Kolb way up top side in turn 4, but able to keep the lead. Heidema in 2nd. Workman in 3rd. Again, Kolb way up on the top shelf because that's where we keep the cookies.
You got cookies?
It was
You know
not
they
supposed to
got-
be revealed till later.
They got Coca-Cola flavored Oreos.
I saw that.
Those weirdos over at Oreo will make anything. Jeremy Kelly gonna call it good.
Kolb still holding on. Now Heidema is going to try to make the move in turn 3 and 4. But again, Kolb able to drive it in deep in turn 4, holds on to the lead. Oh, Kolb's going to go around all by herself. Will she keep it going? She does.
Hey, we gave her enough time to get. Well, I guess there was nobody behind him to.
Very true.
That's one of the perks of petering the field out early.
White flag is out
And you know
for
what?
Blake Heidema.
Despite all that, I think she'll have a podium finish.
She will. Get a couple extra dollars. Heidema in turns 3 and 4. Workman in 2nd. Workman
Whoa.
drives it right through the corner. They're going to look to the high side for the lead. Not going to get it done. Blake Heidema out of Granville with the win in car number 62.
Well, that's nice.
Blake picked up the beaming
Yeah, and then his car caught on fire.
back in September on the 14th, as a matter of fact, so a week ago. Seems like so long ago.
It wasn't even a full week.
You're right. It hasn't been, has it? It feels like it. Relatively new driver, 44 years of age. Started racing just a couple of years ago in 2022. So Heidema
40
still green behind the
44?
ears. That's what it says.
Well, he's well preserved then. He only looks about 18, 16. I don't know. Somewhere between like 14 and 33.
Let me make sure I didn't read the pill draw number. Nope, it says age.
No way. No way. I don't believe it.
You're going to look him up, aren't you?
No, I don't. I don't know what a nice way to say I don't care that much is, but
A lot of screen printing and vinyl graphics on the side of that machine. Okay, tire service.
not great tire
No.
service, but it's okay.
Very vague sponsor names. A lot of screen printing and quality graphics. I like them.
That's possibly the most generic sponsorship I've ever heard.
I love it. I'll remember those.
Will you?
I will.
All right, our last couple heat races coming up.
That we know of anyway. Joshua Harmon in the 17 should be inside front row. There he is. Nolan Gross in the 02. Dan Freed in car 16. Mason Metzger. Just 12 years of age, I understand.
12-ish.
Gordon Elvis in the 91. Tony Barkis in the 50 tonight. And looks like the number 9 to tag on.
Zero and 9 went rogue and decided to come out early. Whoever is working over there in turn 2 today is running a sloppy shop, if I do say so myself.
Just remember that when you see anyone that looks like Chris Philby out by the pit area, they might be in the next one.
They are in the next
Oh,
one.
okay, all right. One went inside, one went outside.
So the 0 car started the wrong race, or came out for the wrong race, and then
Well, I figured John Dorenbos would know where to go.
he's been here at Summerton.
Chandler Hutchins is the 0 car there. That's working its
There
way
he
in.
goes.
Hey, we're inside.
No, wait.
Because he looked pretty under the lights, they'll let him go by one more time before we let him loose.
And we'll work on tightening the ship for tomorrow.
That's going to be one squeaky ship.
No, can't be any worse than it was tonight. It's nationals for everybody.
Well, I hope they get this ship together.
Before we'll ship out.
Here we go. Harmon sideways a touch.
That might have been a little more than a touch. That was like a touch and a half.
Gross on the outside.
I don't think that comment was gross, but okay.
Harmon pushing him up the track just a little bit. Now they come by side. Freed right behind him in 3.
Free?
3rd. Man, I'm going to have to get my brain put together before tomorrow. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide.
We're going to go free wide.
3 wide. Our
Gross.
style has all
Out
the
in front.
makings of the destruction show. Harmon, what a good race so far.
Well, now the race is getting gross.
Freed inside. Harmon top side. Barkis watching.
Oh, that got tight there off the corner.
Metzger at the tail of the field watching everything unfold.
Can you imagine being a 12-year-old out there with all this going on right now?
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Should have just stayed at home with his Pokemon cards. Kids still do that,
Is that
right?
still the thing?
I don't know. I haven't been 12 in a number of years.
Here comes Barkis inside of Freed. Will take the position away.
Oh, well, so much for Mason Metzger to take it easy or
Yeah.
possibly live in existential dread for the remaining 2 laps.
It's go time. White flag out. One more to go. Gross, Barkis, Freed. Your top 3. Here comes Barkis. Oh, is he going to hold on to it? Are they going to rub?
Hey, there he goes.
Barkis.
Barkis takes the win.
Sneaks by on the inside out of turn 4. Snatches the lead away from Gross. Freed in third, Metzger fourth, Harmon in the 5th spot. At some point, we lost Gordy Albus. So Tony Barkas, 58 years of age. Which I'm going to make a wild guess, maybe Brandon's dad, perhaps?
They showed up together, so it would make sense.
So I'm sure he's worked on this car a number of times. All the cars, I'm sure. Shepard's one of the primary sponsors.
The Shepherd Automotive Group.
So Tony Barkas picking up the second heat race here in a Sport Compact division down there in the Gross Construction Victory Lane.
Now this is the heat race I was stressing about because I'm sure that lineup's probably going to look haphazard.
Oh, it's going to look like a Girl Scouts wagon full of tagalongs.
Yeah.
Well, we know Chandler Hutchins in the 0 and John Dorenbos in the 9 are going to be in this one. They were so excited they came out a little early. Nick Murdoch in the 79. Dale Wiggins, really, in the 88.
No, just Dale.
Oh, okay. Well, plenty of Wigginses I've seen over the years. Corbin Kelly in the 54. Ray Powell in the 6, and looks like
that's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Pat Dent in the 6, I would assume.
Allegedly, he hasn't registered for the day. All right.
Is that important?
It is if you want to get paid.
Corbin Kelly in the 54. Frank Trupiano in the 77. And I believe Krzyzakowski, they're the car at the tail. In 16, assuming those are the drivers behind the wheel of these cars. Final heat race of the evening. About to take place, 6 laps, the distance. Boss with the early advantage in car number 9. Here comes Murdoch in the 79. We know the 79's fast. We know Pat Dent's fast in car number 6. Hutchins going to fall back to 4th and now 5th because Corbin Kelly's going to make his way by in the 54. Dorenbos and Murdoch, your front 2. Then Dent in the 6 machine, your top 3. Boss running laps in the mid-17 second bracket. And now he's off the pace. Unless Turbo's, or he's just going to go to the tail of the field there. It's the Chiron number 9 that he's behind the wheel of. As Murdoch has taken over the top of the field. Pat Dent now to second, Corbin Kelly third. Krzyzakowski now going to move into the 4th spot. White flag about to be displayed. Final lap about to happen right now as Nicholas Murdoch continues to set the pace. A good 1.4 second advantage on the field.
Turn number 4. Nicholas Murdoch collects another checkered flag. Pat Dead's going to finish in the 2nd spot. 3rd spot to Corbin Kelly. Chris Akowski will finish in the 4th position. Dan Hutchins, Wiggins, Dorbos, and Trupiano. So out of the top 4 cars, one of them was supposed to be there. Nick Murdoch, the winner, the modern Shiawassee. Arthur Jones sponsored machine as the champion from 2 years ago, runner-up in 2023.
And the Birch Run champion this year.
Yes, that's right. He double duty all season long. Look forward to see what this young man has for his future as Nick Murdoch picks up the final race of the afternoon or the evening
Yeah,
now.
I think
So
you
how
can call
about
it evening by now.
How about a round of applause for Nick Murdoch down there in victory lane?
And that's it for racing for today. We got fireworks and then a live band over in the pits. You all
Yeah.
are welcome to head that way after the fireworks.
They're scheduled to start in about 20 minutes for the band, so fireworks will be happening here momentarily.
Well, I hope you enjoy that fireworks show. We'll have an even bigger one tomorrow night to conclude our evening. Tomorrow, remember, race time starts at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow, what time's the front gate open, Chris, tomorrow? Noon? Oh, I'll get you that information here in a second. Then we start racing at 4 tomorrow. We will start racing on Sunday at 1. A lot of racing to take care of here this weekend for the 29th annual Owosso Fall Nationals. Front gate opens at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's it for us today. You can make your way down to the pit area. Band should be ready to start here in about 10, 15 minutes or so. Again, drinks will be on sale down in the pit area this evening as well. So come on, stick around and enjoy the band for a little bit, and then get ready for a big weekend of racing starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock. On behalf of the team here at Owosso Speedway, Rex and Sarah Wheeler, and my cohort Chris Phoebe, I'm Roger Williams. I'm shutting up for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow here at Owosso Speedway.